What's up, YouTube? Brian back here again, bringing you guys another Call of Duty news video, and it feels like every video that we do starts with this exact same screen, but I mean, it's just kind of the nature of the beast right now, that we're in the middle of this roster period and things are happening, a lot of things going on. So we've gotten a lot of announcements. I posted my video last night that I recorded in the morning and just couldn't get posted because a lot of stuff happened. And as soon as it went live, shockingly, so many more announcements came pouring in. And like, I just want to give you guys kind of a perspective of like how this has happened. So you look at this list right here that's on CW Intel's Google Doc. I will leave the document in the description today so you guys can click on it and look at it. So pretty much everything that you see right now happened before we started the roster period. So we fill up about an entire screen, a little bit more, because you have a couple more that happened right there before. But pretty much all of these announcements right here have happened in the last 3 days, have happened since Monday, which is absolutely ridiculous. And it really started today, or last night. It started last night pretty big around here, around the Cinder Kismet news. So it obviously looks like E6 isn't going to buy into the franchise league, which is not really a surprise to me. You had Gen G people announcing they were free agents. It doesn't look like they're going to. There was an article on .esports that said that they were denied, which the CEO or COO, I can't remember which, of Gen G denied, said the sources were wrong. So I don't want to jump into that pool, but it doesn't look good. Let's just say that for Gen G. So odds are they probably didn't get a spot. And then probably the saddest, in my opinion, is Reciprocity not getting their spot. That was kind of upsetting, and I don't know. It just I feel like that was one of the big hopes for London, and now it's gone. So we'll have to wait and see. And Chad Larson, the CEO of Reciprocity, came out and said that and confirmed that it wasn't going to happen. So we pretty much now have it completely under lock that Reciprocity will not be in the CDL next year, which again is a pretty sad thing. Still no announcements on new franchises. We're still stuck with the 9. There's this really long list of potentials, and I might make a video if we don't get an announcement by, let's say, Saturday or something, because Friday's video is already made and ready to go. If we don't get an announcement by Saturday, I might make a video on which ones I would personally like to see. I actually just thought of something on the fly. We're going to get to that. So next up in my list of things is obviously the CWL, or the CDL has been getting starting to make Twitter accounts. You saw the Toronto one, you saw the Florida one, you saw the New York one, you saw all that other stuff. Well, now the CWL Dallas, or CDL Dallas team has a Twitter account officially now. The Envy guys, you can see Hastro tweeted it out. Probably not, yeah, just a tweet. So very interesting. We're starting to get more solidified as a league, and to me, I just feel like it's kind of weird being in a roster period right now without the other franchises, without a complete league. It just seems wrong to me to have an incomplete slate of teams, and I don't know who else feels that way. That's just my personal thing. I feel like, being we just started free agency, and granted this is the early period for non-CDL, or for CDL CWL crossover, but it just doesn't feel right, especially if there was a team that came out of the blue and did buy a spot from the CWL, and then throwing them in on the 29th saying, hey, you have 4 days to sign all your players before they're free for everybody. Bye, have fun. So I personally feel like they could have been done better, but that's just me. That's for another day. I want to go look at something. The PR guy Zav at Blizzard. A lot of things happened last night where Call of Duty Indianapolis, a Twitter account was made for COD Indianapolis, and a lot of pros started following it and all that other stuff. And apparently there was also another one in Philadelphia that I didn't see. But yeah, so let's see if we can find COD Indy real quick. Maybe the account got destroyed. It looks like it did. So there was an account made called COD Indianapolis, and it looked kind of legit. Pros are following the account. You started to get followers from people that were in the community. And then Zav, the PR guy for the Call of Duty Esports at Blizzard, came out and said that it was fake. It didn't exist. There is no Indianapolis League that we know of. And then he went on to announce that there's only been 9 teams. So these are the 9 teams, obviously. And then a really fun post with his dog. I love dogs. It's the only Indy involved in Call of Duty Esports right now. So, Indy the Golden Retriever. Be happy that you saw the dog. So, once again, go ahead and follow CWL Intel. They have all the information every time something comes up. They're going to post about it. You can get in their Discord. And here's Chad Larson's tweet saying they won't be in the CDL next year. And here's the article from .esports. It said that Gen.G Luminosity were denied, and here is the COO of Gen.G coming out and say the sources are wrong. So we don't really know if they were denied per se. They might not have been denied, but they may have been. They may not have even gone for one, or they just didn't. I don't know. I don't know how it works. But we'll have to see. But so here's the Call of Duty Indianapolis announcements. We're coming. More details following soon. No, this is fake. Don't follow. So, like I said, CWL Intel's got you covered with everything. But the main topic that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I'm going to leave this stuff up, and I'm going to go to the team changes list, is going to surround Optic Gaming. And my computer does some weird stuff, so I apologize for that. So it's going to surround Optic and primarily this guy right here. So we've seen a lot of talk about the rumors came out, and they were just rumors. They were that Scump and Envy had a tie and a connection, that Scump may be signing with the Dallas franchise, and it would, and rightfully so. It makes the most sense if the organizations want to relocate people, because Scump just bought a house in Texas, and he probably doesn't want to go anywhere. I mean, he literally just bought the house and got everything moved in. So Dallas seems like a really, really attractive location for him, especially given the fact that Hook looks like he's going to stay, and they might try to throw a pitch for Gunless. So, but those rumors were apparently debunked according to CWL Intel. They said that wasn't true per se. So we'll have to wait and see, obviously, until the 3rd to see what happens. We haven't really heard much out of Optic as far as this new signing period goes. I know Crim6 and Dashy have put in their business emails in their bios. They haven't really officially announced anything on Twitter. Karma said he was open to coaching if they used a Cronus. So, but there has never really been a surefire "we are free agents" announcement from any of the players. So by what we know, all of them are still a part of Optic in some way, shape, or form until we get an official announcement. So, but the big thing with Scump is he was connected to Dallas, and what a team of 3 that would be if Hook, Gunless, and Scump started. I think that opens the door for Arcides to come in, because him and Gunless are really good friends. And then even Ben Pristini, that's a solid team of 5. Like, that is an absolute unit team of 5 right there, in my opinion. Obviously, Pristini is the odd one out as far as, like, nobody really knows what he's going to do, but you know what Hook, you know what Arcides, you know what Gunless, you know what Scump can do. So I feel like having someone like Pristini, who's like a glue guy, who's going to do the right things on the team and make the flanks and do all the hard plays that are going to get him killed a lot, but when he gets those kills, they're going to be big plays. He's going to be a lot like the Karma of that team in a sense. Obviously, that's a pretty bold statement, but you don't need to have 5 people that can drop 1.2s when you have the 4 that are there, because all 4 of them are capable of doing that. And in that situation, and we saw it with the Dynasty, there's going to be one person that lags off, and that was Karma with the formal Crimson Scump lineup. So, I don't know. And there's also talks about Hector, Hex coming in, and with Lee Zebman, or Zebman, or however you say it, and who bought the Outlaws franchise, and making that kind of stuff happen. So, and buying another spot in the CDL with Houston and Scump, and probably a lot of the Optic roster coming back and signing with Hex. So there's still a lot to be known, and I don't think we'll know anything until we officially get an announcement from Activision on what the other 3 teams are. Like, that's another thing. I want to know what the other 3 teams are. If we have a Houston franchise, we should know what it is by now. But that's my argument, and that's for another day. But I think that's going to do it for this video, guys. I know this was a really okay video. It wasn't a whole lot. It's pretty much a rewash of what we did yesterday. But sometimes that's going to happen, especially in this period with all these announcements happening. I want to be able to cover all of them and give my opinion on a couple other things as we go along. So if you did like the video, please do not leave without leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below, where do you think Scump's going to go? What are the 3 other franchises, or however many franchises? Which cities would you like to see the most? And what is your 5-man squad? If you had the chance to sign 5, what would your squad be? So drop those down in the comments, guys. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, turn that bell on so you know when I upload it. It's usually going to be every day. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.